Everybody okay? Any emotions running high? Number one, fact is information. No emotions, okay? So you hear a fact, you don't like it, but it's a fact, okay? So what we don't do is cry, storm out the room, definitely don't take it out on telly. Don't throw telly in the corner, okay? Alright, you throw telly in the corner, the fact is still going to be a fact, okay? The sun comes up every morning, it's a fact, you know. When, who, why? Was it ever thought to be logical to ignore facts, man? Alright, so number two. So there's there's four of these, nothing to do with me, but they have stuck. An opinion is information with experience. So if someone gives you an opinion, you'd like to hope they've got some experience, they know what they're talking about. Not always a guarantee. Not with me either, obviously. Now this is where it gets good. Ignorance is an opinion but lacking information. Not a capital L, keep it delete. Lacking information. So ignorance. Ignorance. Oh, look at my sunflower seeds. Ignorance is an opinion but lacking information. So, we went to the moon. Really? What info do you have on that? Oh, no idea whatsoever. I just know we went to the moon. That's kind of ignorance. So he knows we went, but no details, no, you know. But this is number four. Stupidity is an opinion that does what? Someone at the back of the class ignores a fact. Stupidity is an opinion that ignores a fact. So why are so many people ignoring facts? Why? What's happened? Why are we ignoring facts? We taught to ignore facts? We brainwashed into ignoring facts? Or we don't understand the facts, the numbers, the whatever it is? Why are people ignoring facts? I've seen grown-ups storm out of rooms. I've seen children burst into tears and have tantrums because they were wrong. What is that? Why? What is it, right, that is making people ignore facts? Facts prove things, right? All right, you know what? Let's just, real quick, I'm not going to do this, but we have to do this. All right? People taught to ignore facts now? What's going on? Do they like at school? No, ignore that. Ignore that fact. That fact doesn't mean anything. Or that one. Yeah, let's go with this over here. Jeez. You know what I mean? You need to start thinking about where this is all leading to. People are going to ignore facts, right? And get annoyed, frustrated when they're presented with facts. Do you know how insane that is? It is insane. It's definitely not normal. When I was a kid, that did not happen. If you were wrong, you were wrong. You used to take the piss out of each other for being wrong. You used to laugh. Now people cry. What's going on? Right, what's the chalk keep breaking? We've got a problem with white powder. Right, real quick. Facts. Just a couple of them, right? 1969. Apollo 11. Where are you going to do, Neil? Buzz? Michael's orbiting the moon 30 times. Perfectly normal for first timers to do when they get to the moon. Right. Here we go. These are facts, right? How can people ignore this? Right? I've said this over and over, and I will say it over and over because these are facts. And if people are seeing these facts and understanding the numbers and still not, it's insane. They were 112 kilometers. The altitude was 112 kilometers. That is 10 times the altitude of passenger planes. All right? They were in the Eagle. Bloody thing. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? Gold trim. I don't know. We love NASA. All right. Here we are. Neil and Buzz. Never been to the moon before, never left Earth's orbit before, had never trained to land in 16.6% of Earth's gravity. So the moon only has 1/6. So you weigh a 6. If you weigh 60 kilos, you weigh 10. That's a big deal when you're coming down from 112 kilometers. Never done before. Two guys, just 104 hours, right? Anyway, let's forget all that. And they were traveling the orbit speed around the moon is 5,800 kilometers an hour. A passenger plane flies 800, roughly. 7 times 800. So Neil and Buzz were travelling over 7 times the speed of a passenger jet, and they were 10 times the altitude. They had never trained to land on the moon in 16.6% of Earth's gravitational pull, and a vacuum. Well, come on, Dorothy, buckle up. These guys, there's no mention of it anywhere in NASA ever, where you don't train. There was no training with a vacuum. For us, it doesn't work in a vacuum, right? Thanks, right? But we haven't gotten to the thrust bit yet, so we're still here. Two guys in an Eagle, 5,800 kilometers an hour, an altitude of 112 kilometers, that's 10 times the altitude a passenger jet flies. They're coming down to land on the moon that's got 16.6% of Earth's gravitational pull, and they're doing it all in a vacuum. There's no resistance. Now these are the facts. How did they do it? These are facts, right? For the last 20 minutes, from about, what were they? Maybe 3,000 feet. I can't remember what it is exactly. 12, who knows, right? Let's call it a quarter of an hour. 15 minutes between Neil and Houston. Yeah, we're descending. Yeah, roger that. Yeah, alarm's going off. Yeah, roger that. Not once. Not once. Neil, this is Houston. What's that vacuum like? Landing in that gravity. You've never done it, you never trained for it. How's that going? Not once. Not once, nothing. There was not one look, you know what? These are the facts, right? These are the facts. Now, anybody who still thinks that the moon landing happened with all of this stuff, right? It's insane, right? And don't forget, between 1969 and 1972, 6 landings. 3 guys on each, that's 18 guys, right? 12 of them, 2 from each one, went to the moon, right? 1969. Now these are the facts. Now, I don't know what it is that is making so many people, I mean, I know why a lot of people can't handle the truth. It's because of your country of origin, because it's NASA, because we won. We got to the moon first, we beat Russia, all right? We need to go past that now, because these are the numbers, and it did not happen, because it's impossible. It's impossible. You do not go to a moon that no one has ever gone to before with that gravitational pull in a vacuum from 112 kilometers. It's just insane. So what is it? Where is this fact issue broken down? Why is it so important to deny the facts? Why is it more important to believe the same possibility that they landed 6 times? Why are people not understand? Is it not understanding the numbers? I can understand that, young people, maybe 5,800, I don't know, what's 5,800 kilometers an hour? What's 112 Ks? Guys, these are basic numbers. Why is no one thinking? Everybody's just, oh, it's Newton's third. That's why we got to the moon, Newton's third. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. 90, what was it? 68 or something. No. 1668. When you ask people if they went to the moon, how do you know they went yada yada? This is what they quote. We know they went because Newton said in his third law that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Now that's not knowledge, that is just being a parrot. And it's not good enough because the moon landings can't just stop. Like this is it, it stops there. Newton said so in 1668. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, therefore thrust works in a vacuum. It's absolute garbage, right? It will come out, it has to come out, it has to come out. I mean, none of them went, I don't even think they're at Mars. I mean, just felt like drawing a square with a cross. Guys, you've got a big problem with the facts. A lot of people, kids don't like being proven wrong. There's this digging in about saying sorry. There's this, nobody wants to back down. Nobody wants to, there's something wrong. I don't know what it is. People are being taught to ignore facts. Because they don't understand the numbers or just ignore facts. No, we went to the moon. Nothing else matters, no facts, nothing. No, we went to the moon. Kids are being told what to think. Right? Not how to think, what to think. Because this is being told what to think. We went to the moon. That's in the classrooms. We went to the moon, we went to the moon, we went to the moon. Boom, 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 boom. Man-made climate change, man-made people are getting told stuff And no one's questioning anything. You're just accepting it. Why? Because that's what's going on. That's the problem. I can see it in the kids. Madness. Anyway, a fact is information without emotion. So, what do we need to do? Control the emotions, isn't it? Because we don't want to be controlled by our emotions. It's the facts that matter, right? It doesn't matter what anybody says. If everybody else is following the facts, and a lot of people aren't, the people that do follow the facts will always have the advantage. Always. Because if you're not following the facts like everyone else, and you're believing things like we went to the moon and did Mars, then it's not going to end well, is it? Numbers, facts, A, B, C. 1 plus 1 equals 2. It's not about getting emotional, is it? Why do kids burst into tears when they're wrong? When did this happen? When did this start? What happened? What did I miss? Where was I? Where was I when it started happening? We just don't want to be wrong. Do everything to not be wrong. So your problems are, this is going to be a good couple of weeks.